oh shit, it's our 10-year. And I literally planned this in 2 weeks. And I realized, I was like, oh, yeah, 10 years, that's fine. I just want to say, I started this company in 2012. And I was working at Events International. And I decided I wanted to do something that I had passion for, something that I wanted to have a love for. And so I thought, what do I love doing? I love hiking. So I thought, I'm going to start this hiking business. The cafe wasn't a big part of this. I just wanted to hike. So my idea was I'm going to take people hiking. I drop my kids off at school. I hike and pick them up from school. What a great job. And so hike. So if you go to the hotels, they take 25 to 30% of every hike you sell. So my idea was I'm going to have my own cafe. I'm going to sell my own hikes. So that's what we did. We opened up right down the street. And we opened up as a cafe selling basically just sandwiches for the hikers. And pretty soon we added smoothies and we added pizzas and then we added breakfast and it just kept adding on and vegan, vegetarian, and it took off from there. So that's kind of how Hiking Hawaii started. And we were there for a good, I don't know, 4 years. And we shut down. And I was like, all right, that was good, I'm done. And I'm in Vegas, I'm hiking Grand Canyon or something, and Doubletree calls me. And they say, hey, we have a spot for you. We'd like you to come here. And I go, no, I'm all good. I'm hiking. I don't want to open another cafe. I did it, done. And they're like, no, we think you should look at this space. So I fly back, I look at the space, and of course it was like this, but it had an ugly carpet oval in the middle. It hadn't been rented in what, 10 years?
So, yeah, we opened the Hiking Hawaii. It took over a year to get permits and to build out. And we did it ourselves. Kristen flew back from Hawaii tonight. And her and I basically demolished the place.
So much fun. I have scars.
We took out the bamboo flooring and we put it on the walls and we stained it. We worked almost every day and I didn't pay her. Thank you for that. When we hiked in between, I bought her lunch every day and whatever. And my brother, who obviously is an electrician, does construction, will come in and tell us, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you need to do this floor. So he corrected us. My cousin, Jose, they come in and take out all our trash. I mean, when I say trash, I'm talking about all the subfloor and all, I mean, huge amounts of construction they would take out for us. And they tell us, like, all right, this is how you work the saw, this is how you cut it, and we basically
Up until the time where we had to do the electricity and the plumbing, and thank God my brother's an electrician. So that was huge because I was out of money. By that time I hadn't worked in a year, the cafe had been closed. I didn't get finance from anyone, I didn't get a loan, and so all of this had to be our money, my money, and my husband. We put in the money, and Kristen's husband, who put in the last, $20,000 to get this place open. And I just want to thank, they say it takes like a village to raise a kid. This is like my kid, and it took like a whole village of people who put in, and it was like every day. And Chelsea's on here, she helped stain wood and do stuff. Colin came in, and we had a rib. There was actually a wall right there in front of the windows. The mirror, it was a mirror. We had to break that, and we had to stain wood, and all my friends and everyone who helped us. I couldn't have done this by myself, and it was over a year and a half. We almost lost the lease because in the lease we had to build within a year and a half. We were going to lose it, and I actually got the permit the day before we would have lost it. And then when the guy came to inspect, I literally broke down and started crying because I don't like to cry in front of people, but I just couldn't take it anymore. And the guy's looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, you don't understand. You don't understand what it's money, it's hard. And then you open. And it's like we had zero money. I was like, how do I pay my like expecting all these people to come in. I remember it's like our sales for the day were $33. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, how do people even know about you? Especially where we were, you have to go down the hill. But I have to bring up, when I bring up everyone, I have to bring up Frank. And those of you who know the cafe know Frank. Cheers to Frank. Frank used to come in every single day, sometimes multiple times a day. Frank, for those of you who don't know, died last year. And he was a big part of the cafe. And I know he's looking down and he's smiling right now, but what's weird is he was actually our first customer too. And so I remember he came in and he was kind of leery, like, what is this place? And I know he was afraid to order food. As I would be for any new place, because you know they're not going through their stuff, right? And he ordered, he's like, can I just get a banana? I'll never forget that. Our first order was a banana from Frank. And that's what he ordered. But if those of you who know him, he come in here every single day. He didn't have family, he lived next door, and we were his family. And when we would get busy, which we get freaking busy in here, and sometimes you can't keep up, people have long waits, he'd always go up to people and go, so, how are you doing? How are things going? We call her intern because he would kind of like take care of anyone who was like worrying too much, and he was great. But I just want to thank all of you, all my friends, all my family who have helped me, because I can't do this alone. As all of you know, I live on the Big Island now. I just want to say thank you to Kendall. Run it. I don't want to collect unemployment. I want to keep working for you. She ran this place. She continues to run this place. She's freaking amazing. She's awesome. My staff, which honestly half of them I haven't met. And I don't know. But they're awesome and they work hard and do a great job, and I appreciate you guys so much. I want to point out that Luz Maria, who I still remember your interview, Luz Maria. You sat right there. I sat right there and I interviewed her, and I thought she was like 10. She's actually like 50. I don't know. She looks great. But Luz Maria is leaving the island. She's been with us from day one at this cafe, and she's gonna go to the mainland and explore and hike and just do her on the Big Island, which I have to applaud. That's amazing. I want to point out Colin, my son, my redheaded son. Colin helped build out the first cafe and was with us beginning the second cafe. He eventually was bartending and said, I'm making like 10 times the money, I gotta leave. But he stayed with us, and I love him, and thank you so much. And I'm probably missing someone, but I just want to thank the valet guys. These are all the valet guys.
Ken was our neighbor at the first cafe, and of course, you know, we always have the cafe, and then afterwards we have a few drinks, and Ken would always get done. And we'd be like, come over. And he'd have a few drinks with us, and we had a lot of good times. Ken does construction, he has a huge company, and we had a lot of fun together. We miss you being neighbors. He was our neighbor, of course. G.I. Joe in the back, he's been with us from the beginning. He travels all over the world, but he's always there. So, like I said, I hope I didn't forget anyone. All you guys are amazing. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for awesome things.